Alrighty guys, I'm Casey and welcome to a brand new episode of our modded survival world. In the last episode, we worked on this sort of shop over here. It was originally going to be a blacksmith, but then I decided to combine the blacksmith and the mob farm into some sort of like general store, if you will. We could go in here, you can see my sounds are a little bit down. Let's just solve that real quickly. You can see all of the stuff that we've got for sale. And I thought we'd do one together because I've added ingots and nuggets to the pile. So we definitely want to add them. So ingots, 1 stack equals ingots 1 stack for 1 emerald. And we can do nuggets at a similar deal. So, nuggets. Wait, it is an A for nuggets, isn't it? I'm pretty sure it's an A. No, it's an E. What am I thinking of? What have I got? Oh, I know. I'm thinking of something else. Never mind. Nuggets. 8 stacks for 1 emerald. So you can then purchase pretty much everything that you want to for my shop now, because like I just said, I have these in now, which means we've done some work over here at this sort of factory. Now this factory is going to be, I've had a little bit of a think about this factory and how it's going to look, and we're going to do a couple of things with it. We're actually going to do a full-on factory build downstairs. We're going to have like machines, I think some from immersive engineering. They're all going to just be for purely looks. They're not going to be for any practical purpose down here. They're just probably going to be for looks, I think. Although I might end up repurposing this bottom floor for a bit more of a, you know, maybe another district where we start hyping up some more buildings. Maybe we put the sort of like organization like this down there. So we've got this here. This is all kind of working good. And I suppose we could probably revamp the inside once we've got it worked out how we want it to look and stuff. Maybe that's something we could do in a later project. I think it'd be really cool to have it looking really factory-like. But for now, we just need it to be operational and functional. And so now we've got all of these. And I want to be able to turn the Enderman farm on, because having all these Ender Pearls and not doing anything with them is kind of annoying. I'd like to do something with the Ender Pearls. And if we look at Ender Pearls, there's a couple of things that we can do with them. We can create flux pearls, which I'm not going to worry too much about. What I am... Ooh, void chest. Ooh, we can create ender bricks by this. Okay, that might be something to look at doing in the near future. But sort of the main thing that I'm concerned about is I don't really think that there's too much that requires just ender pearls as a general thing. I mean, obviously we can make some of these blocks, which will be great when we have the ender pearls for it, but I'm more concerned with making blood altar. I didn't realize that was in it. I'm pretty sure this is what I want to make, this block of ender pearls from actually additions, which requires 4 ender pearls. I think that would be something cool to have. But in addition to that, I also want to be able to make eyes of ender, because these are used in quite a few crafting recipes as well. So it'd just be handy to have all 3 of these from this one farm. And, you know, a couple later on, we'll probably want to craft some of those things, some additional things with this, you know. I'm thinking, there was one like this. I think it'd be a good block to produce from Britannia, these ender bricks. We know them as purple now, but, you know, it would be nice to craft them up at some point. And we'd obviously need a form of endstone for that and stuff. But yeah, let's get into what I want to do with this episode today, and that's focus on dealing with these ender pearls. And like I said, I want to make an eyes of ender, which means we need blaze powder. So I could obviously get these cinder pearls. There's lots of different ways that you can get blaze powder. I didn't actually know that was a way to get blaze powder. Actually, I feel like I've done that before. Out of a need of necessity, I'm pretty sure I did that once. But yeah, so there's all of these different ways that we can get ender pearls. Blaze powder from these. But if we look at rods, we've got Blizz Rods. And we've got... Where are the other ones? Oh, we can make a Blizz Rod bundle? Cool. I didn't actually check what else you could do with Blizz Rods. Apparently a lot. Okay, so the Blaze Lamp is that, but the Blizz Rod bundle is also that. So the question is, which one would we get? That's interesting. But no, the other ones that I'm looking at are these Blitz Rods and Blizz Rods. I thought we got something from Basalz. Is that what we get from... That's probably what we get from the other ones. So today what I want to work on is the mob farm that's going to incorporate those. Now, we've identified that we can spawn zombie pigmen using the Ender.io spawners, but I'm wondering if we can spawn blizzards using them. That's something that's kind of interesting and that I want to see. But this is where we're going to go. So I think the first thing that I should do is start bringing up the skeleton and the build itself and that. And also, I'm not alone on the server today. Oh, well, actually, I'm recording this in the evening of the last, when I recorded the last episode. But my wife is online. She has decided to join once again. She has her kingdom somewhere over there. But she streams, so I will put a link in the description to her stream. So you can always go over there and check that out. But yeah, let me bring up the skeleton build for this, and I'll be right back. Welcome back, folks, and we've got the building now in place. All of the skeleton building was done, then we filled it in just like we did the rest of the building. Ooh, pigmen sound cool when they die. Forgot about that. And it's in a very much the same style. All these buildings look relatively similar, but they're all slightly different as well. The good thing about this one is actually this one's a block lower than these ones over here. And that's just simply because it's obviously a block closer to the ground. Sorry, it's a block further down. This one's on like a little bit of an incline, whereas this one is not. We may actually peel this back like that. I think that'd be pretty cool. So yeah. So I think the next thing for me to do is to go ahead and populate this with the spawners. Now I did, and I was able to make up all the spawners, but there was one that I missed. We got Blizz, we got Blaze, we got Basalz, and we got Blitz. I forgot about Blitz. They're different to the Blizzards. So we've got 4 and only 3 sections for them. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a double Blaze and a double Blizz. And then have a Basalz, and so it'll be 2 Blazers, 2 Blizzards, and then we'll have a Basalz and a Blitz one here. The reason that I'm going to do that way around is, well, when I've played Minecraft, I find myself using both Blizz Rods and the Blizz Rods far more frequently. In fact, I've never used the rods that these two will present. The Blizz and the Basalz. The Blitz and the Basalz. Basalz. So I think we're going to focus on these two. And not so much these two, I think. Because like I said, I've never used the rods from those. I don't even know what the rods for those would be used for. But it'd be useful to have them. So my job now is to obviously put this in, and this dark glass is going to help. So trouble is, we've got this, and I don't really show much of the building of these mob farms on camera. So let's do a little bit together. I'll show you how I put them together. We could probably grab a torch and pop it down. Just, oh, that is definitely, most certainly not a torch. Just put them together like that, that'll do. And then what I like to do is I take out the middle block here. Right, make sure it's 3 blocks from the end. Do that on both. Well, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then again the same thing here. Okay, we can actually pop this one back because we don't need that. And then I forgot a capacitor. Let's go grab some capacitors. Always forget something. I made sure I had everything, but I always forgot it. We've actually got a full server today. All 3 of us are online, which is cool. But yeah, I kind of like the way this kingdom's coming along. It's really starting to take shape, and I can't wait to get to adding more minute details that will just bring it to life more. Because right now we've just got these like plain buildings. You know, they're just literally plain buildings. They've got some shape to them, some variation to them, but they're just rather simple and plain. And we need to bring this wall up as well. We need to add this building and add another building over here somewhere, which is going to be the Creeper and Witch Farm. I think we said an L-shaped building here, didn't we? But yeah, so let's get back onto this. Yeah, I want to add some like plant boxes, just some things to really bring these alive more. So let's put our things down here. We got our Blizz Rods. We're going to put the blazers this side. Yeah, there we go. Pop in one of those. Tell it to spawn on top by push, and then activate without a signal. And again, the same. Activate without a signal, pop in the octadic capacitor, and tell it to spawn above it. There we go. And then we want the blizzards over here, like so. And I'll just do the exact same with these. Oh, looks like someone wanted someone's attention. Okay, I guess that didn't place. Did the other one place? The other one placed, yes. Then what I like to do is I like to take out these here, so we can start running the conduits. And I like to pick a side to run the conduits down on each. So we'll do that. And again, well, we'll just do this side for now, and then I'll do the other two off camera. At least I can just show you what I'm doing. So I'll run this, then I'll run a pipeline up. And we can actually bring this in here like so. And do that. Grab that there. Like so. And that's what I do. And then I'll do this with, I forgot the redstone conduit powers. Scrap, there's only one thing that you forget. There's always more. In this case, it looks like there's two things that we forgot. So let's get this put in brought about. What was it? The redstone conduit, wasn't it? 54 should be enough, and I need a lever. Need a couple of levers as well. So this is what I do. We grab these, we run these again, run these the exact same way that we've run the power conduits. And I don't connect them to anything yet in terms of power or storage. That all comes a little bit later on. But there we go, we've got that. Next we want the item. Now we only need the item conduits connected to the grinders, and I just realized there isn't actually a grinder up there. I mean, that's okay. We can put the grinder up there. I don't think I put any of the grinders up there. And again, we'll take that to there. Then we go here. We tell that, yeah, want that to always be active. We don't want to put that on active without a signal or active with a signal, because I'm unsure how this redstone conduit wire is going to impact that. So, next thing we need to do is the fluid, like so. And we'll just stick that on, like so. And that means we've got all four of our lines running. We pop that there. And again, we want to tell this fluid to extract. Extract always active, which is exactly what we want. And then we could hook that up to a chest. We'll hook these up now just so I can show you. We'll bring that over here. We'll hook this up for now to a drum. And we'll tell that to insert there. And we want a chest and want the items to go into a chest. This should auto, yes. There we go. Insert. And that'll put all those items into that chest for us. Easy enough. Now, what we want to do is we want to grab some of this conduit facade. We want to take out these ones right here. Again, the same ones above it. Like so. And using regular spruce wood, not conduit facades here. we want to cover up the holes that we've just dug with spruce wood. Then when it comes to where these are, this is when we want to use a conduit facade. And we want to bring that up like so. There we go. But we've got this horrible conduit here, and we want to cover that up, so we're going to grab some conduit facades that are of the same that we've got here, and voila, this is pretty much done. We'll just finish off here, and I think I just used conduit facade there. Yes, I did. Don't want to use conduit facade here, we want to use regular spruce wood. And then bring that across. And I suppose we could pop this in while we're here. And then what we want to do is just fill these in with dark glass. Like so. Bring that down. Get rid of any torches so things will spawn in here. I mean, things would spawn in here anyway, but there we go. And that's that one, that chamber, all hooked up. We've got our storage down here. We can hook this up to any storage that we want, and eventually we'll hook it up to storage drawers. I do have them on me. But for now, I just want to put it in here so I can see the drops that we get. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and finish this off. I think what I want to do now is actually bring this across like so. Let's get rid of this one and bring it across. So I'm going to do this for all of them, and then when I've got something to show you, I'll bring you back. Welcome back, folks, and we finished up. We got the blazes being killed, we got the blizzards being killed, and the blitzers being killed, and the Basalz being killed as well. If we go over here, you guys can see the drops we're getting. These are all the drops that I've noticed that we're getting come in. A bunch of snowballs, quite a lot of snowballs actually. We got some Blizz Rods, some Blizz Rods. We got all the rods, and we got these as like added bonuses. We got pulverized obsidian, which is good. Sulfur, which again is good. And Nither, which is again good for us. They'll come in handy later on when we actually want to do stuff. Now, in an upcoming episode soon, what I want to do is I want to transform these some. I actually want to like have, when we come down in the basement, I'd like it to feel like a basement as opposed to just this big wide open space. You know, so we're going to work on that a little bit. And add some more detail to already additional builds. But before I do that, I want to bring this up. I want to bring the creeper and witch farm up here, which is going to be a pain in the rear end. But I've decided that we're not going to add in the non-vanilla slimes. We're only going to have in the regular slimes and magma slimes in here. I don't think I'm going to go with any of the tinker slimes. I want to do a dedicated farm for that. And a part of me is thinking, do I really need to do slimes? But yes. And I'll show you why the part of me is thinking not to do them. And we may end up taking out some of the stuff in this factory. And I also want to get that factory looking like a proper factory as well. But right now it's getting it all right in my head with how it's going to look and stuff. And figuring out what I need to do and what I don't need to do. So I switched these around in here because we was running out of room on this wall. And obviously this suits this perfectly. But we don't really have much left in the way of room here. We are running out of space on this wall now that we've got all of these in. So I don't know exactly what I want to do. We may stop producing bone blocks. We may stop producing these. And I just realized that I actually don't have Eyes of Ender in here. And yet I am producing Eyes of Ender. So there are some things that we are producing that isn't making it into here, but obviously as the system runs and we start to fill up the storage drawers, we'll start to get the stuff over here that we want. I may do a bypass the storage drawers in the mob farms temporarily, so I'm actually getting all of the drops from the mob farm coming directly here, so I can actually see what we need to do stuff with. But I'm going to wait until we've done the I'm going to wait until I start doing each of the mob farms. Yeah, individually working on the basements and developing rooms and stuff. As for now, this is more than enough. More than enough. But yeah, let's go over here, show you the factory. What's going on in the factory. And I want to have some really cool stuff going on in this factory rather than just having it all sort of stuck to the sides. I did attempt to do something with this one, but then I decided, you know what, I just want to do this like a real cool factory with rooms and everything. So we'll break this down once we've got all the mob drops coming in here and I know what's going where. So, we've got all the rods coming over here. The rods then get pulverized apart from the blaze rods. Blaze rods get sag milled and that produces sulfur, which should be getting extracted and then put into here. How much is in here? Only 9 pieces, so not a lot. It probably is. It's probably just... Oh, that's why. And this is filling up. This shows me what extra I get. Okay, that's all good. Not sure what extra I got there. But something tells me I didn't actually make a place for these powders over here. So, yeah, we may have to actually do stuff in the near future to change this. So, yeah. But, guys, I think that is going to call it for this episode. So, if you've enjoyed the video, please do consider leaving a like. It really helps out the channel. I really do appreciate it. So, please do leave that like. And click subscribe if you want to see more from me. Guys, I'm MrKCDavis. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.